Ladies and gentlemen of the African American community, I just want to tell you very, very strongly, the best is yet to come. Really, best is yet to come.
A hug right here. I love this guy right here.
Kanye West, I love him. Now, maybe in a few years I'll have to run against him. I don't know, so I'll take that back.
What do you prefer? Blacks for Trump or African Americans for Trump? I think so. The Republican Party was the original home of African Americans, and now African Americans are returning. It was a 100-year trip, if you think about it.
Democratic senators filibustered the bill for 75 days until Republicans mustered the few extra votes needed to break the logjam. And when all of their efforts to enslave blacks, keep them enslaved, and then keep them from voting had failed, the Democrats came up with a new strategy. If black people are going to vote, they might as well vote for Democrats, as President Lyndon Johnson was purported to have said about the Civil Rights Act. I'll have them voting Democrat for 200 years. So now, the Democratic Party prospers on the votes of the very people it has spent much of its history oppressing.
We brainwashed out here, bro. Come on, man. This is a free man talking. Democrats had us voting Democrats for food stamps for years, bro. What is you talking about? Guns in the 80s, taking the fathers out the home, Plan B, lowering our votes, making us abort our children.
Now you're returning and coming back to the Republican Party. People forget Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. We have to remember that. And you're coming back in record numbers.
Greg, maybe he's working with President Trump. Maybe they're in cahoots.
He could be.
And the president has advised him to get into the race to siphon off some critical votes from Joe Biden. A lot of times, just like political parties, they feel all blacks have to be Democrat. This man, Joe Biden, said, if you don't vote for me, then you are not black. Well, act like we didn't hear that. We act like we didn't hear that man say that. That man said that.
I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
He doesn't mind if he takes black votes from the Democrats, which then helps Trump. Because he said, I think I'm quoting him, that saying that the black vote is democratic is a form of racism and white supremacy. And this goes back to what I said yesterday. He's creating a voting bloc independent of parties to get both sides to vie for that bloc. Remember, the Democrats don't have to vie. They don't think they have to vie for blacks. Republicans try to vie every single election, and they don't do that well.
I tell you very, very strongly, the best is yet to come. Really, best is yet to come.